Debt is quietly stealing from you every single month, and most people have no idea just how much they're leaving on the table. We're talking about a system so deeply wired into everyday life that even financially savvy people get caught sleeping on it. Here's the thing. High-interest credit card debt in America is sitting at an average rate somewhere around 22 to 27%, which means for every $100 you owe, you're handing back nearly a quarter of it just to exist as a borrower. That's not a fee, that's a penalty for breathing. Now, the catalyst here isn't some exotic market crash or geopolitical shockwave. It's the quiet, mundane reality that most people carry balances month to month without ever questioning whether there's a cheaper lane on this highway. The system was designed to keep you exactly where you are, paying the minimum, watching the principal barely budge, while the bank quietly celebrates. Think of high-interest debt like a leaky bucket. You can keep pouring water in through income and effort, but until you patch that hole, you're just working harder to stay in place. Balance transfer offers and debt consolidation loans are essentially the patch. And yes, they actually work if you use them correctly. There was a moment, maybe around 2020 and 2021, when 0% balance transfer offers were everywhere. Rates were low, and people were genuinely restructuring their finances in smart, meaningful ways. Then inflation hit, rates climbed, and suddenly the optimism around personal finance reset faded into the background noise of survival mode. The psychological weight of carrying high-interest debt is real. Studies show it elevates stress hormones, disrupts sleep, and ironically impairs the very decision-making you need to escape it. But here's where balance comes in. Experts like Ramit Sethi and even behavioral economists will tell you that one smart structural move can restore a sense of agency that changes everything downstream. History rhymes loudly here. Every decade has its debt trap. Whether it was department store cards in the 1980s, subprime personal loans in the early 2000s, or today's buy now, pay later schemes disguised as harmless convenience. Each cycle feels brand new to the person inside it, even though the mechanics are almost identical, and the exits are often the same too. The broader pattern is simple. Consumer debt expands in low-rate environments, becomes crushing when rates rise, and the people who restructure early always come out ahead of those who wait for a perfect moment that never arrives. Community finance forums, Reddit threads, and even old Dave Ramsey call-ins are filled with people who wish they'd moved to balance 12 months earlier than they did. One of the biggest misconceptions is that applying for a 0% balance transfer card will destroy your credit in reality. A temporary dip from a hard inquiry is almost always outweighed by the improvement in your credit utilization ratio as balances shift. The fear of a small, short-term number keeps people trapped in a long-term expensive mistake, and that's the real irony. The practical lesson from every debt cycle is this: consolidation only wins when the math is unambiguous, meaning you calculate the transfer fee, usually 3 to 5%, and confirm it's still cheaper than the interest you'd pay staying put. Commit before you move, close the mental account on those old cards, and do not, under any circumstances, treat newly available credit as a shopping budget. Discipline here isn't glamorous, but it's everything. Pick the loan or card with the lowest total cost, set up automatic payments, and build a payoff timeline that ends before any promotional rate expires. Sizing matters too. Don't consolidate more than you can realistically pay down in the promotional window, because the post-promo rate on many cards will punch you harder than what you escaped. There's something almost philosophical about choosing a 0% offer. It's not exciting, it won't go viral, nobody's making a documentary about responsible balance transfers, but it is one of the highest return, lowest risk financial moves available to an everyday person, which is exactly why it gets drowned out by louder, flashier financial noise. At the end of the day, the goal isn't to find a trick, it's to stop bleeding so you can start building. And that shift in posture, from reactive to intentional, is worth more than any single rate you lock in. Whether rates drop further or creditors tighten offers next quarter, the person who acts with a clear plan today is structurally better off than the one waiting for perfect conditions. And if this resonates with you, if you're sitting on balances that feel like they're in quicksand, know that the move isn't complicated, it's just deliberate. You don't need more income to fix this first. You need the right structure. And then the income you already have starts working for you instead of for the bank. Whatever your situation looks like, we're here to help you take the next step, whether that's real estate investing, home contracting, work, or connecting with lenders who actually make sense for your goals. Check out our links in the description below.